Hello, hello, everyone. We've got Pineapple Charming today. Some of y'all, if you're new, you've never met Pineapple Charming, but he is a charm pineapple. There's thousands of charms inside Charming, and they're to help you discern, right, if a message is for you or not. So we're going to pull some pineapple charms today. We're going to give the wheel a break for now and see who might need this message. If one or more of the charms resonate with you, then there's probably a message in here for you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Charming. It's always a pleasure. All right. Let's see. We have a tooth. So you may have been at the dentist recently. You may have a toothache, right? Tooth synchronicities, tooth fairy synchronicities could also be a thing. Maybe you just recently found one, you know, like who knows? Maybe you were on the beach and found a fucking shark tooth. I don't know. But teeth synchronicities, all right, including being a dentist or a dental assistant or something like that. We've also got the ram, so Aryan energy. We've got the Arc de Triomphe, so France, and or portals, right? Portals or ancient portals, like different synchronicities like that. Good morning. Hi, Kristen. We've also got a badminton birdie, all right, as well as a bird house. So you may have one. You may be somewhere where someone owns one. It may stand out. You may be making them. I've also got the World card. So coming to the end of a cycle, Saturn may also be significant, especially because Saturn is literally nearing the end of a cycle. Saturn, as of real time, I keep the astro weather literally on my phone. Real time, Saturn is at 29 degrees, 13 minutes Pisces. How exciting. The chart's a little fuckered up. Just a little bit. It'll pass. It'll pass as the moon gets out of opposition with Jupiter. It's in square to the nose, so it's lovely cross energy. If you're dealing with minor travel difficulties or communication difficulties, well, that's probably why. We've also got a guitar with angel wings and a black clock. Time on the clock is 12:55. I've also got a 4-leaf clover wish charm. Okay. As well as witch. I love the little witchy charm. She's so cool. And we've also got like a tail fin. So it could be mermaids. It could literally be a whale. And then we have one micro playing card. It is the 2 of Spades, which tarot equivalent is the 2 of Swords. So choices, right? Choices and decisions. And then we've got a few letters. I don't have any zodiac beads, but I've got some letters. Yeah, it's an interesting astro weather week for sure. The Ones by Aesthetic Perfection. Nice. I have no clue what that is, so I'd have to look it up. Yeah, I don't know why I'm up so early. All right, letters. We've got C, V, E, J, and Y. So they could be initials. They could be abbreviations for where you live. or significant letters to you in some other way, right? CEYJV. Something about junior varsity could also be significant. I'm also hearing the name Jace. JACE, even though I don't have an A out here. And Joy as a name. Okay. And if I think of anything else or anything else comes to me looking at them letters as I read, I'll let you guys know. Okay. Like I said, if one or more of the charms resonates with you, there is likely something in the message for you. It doesn't have to be the whole message. I could say one thing in this live and you're like, that's the reason, right? That's the reason I resonated with the charms. So with that, I do want to start. Spirit guided me to my What's the Vibe deck. I'm going to use my hand-drawn cards. I may or may not use Tarot. I don't know yet. And then I've got the Night Sun Tarot and the Wizard's Tarot. Okay. I just heard, I'm looking at all the charms, right? Someone, it's like if you've been going back and forth with someone and back and forth with someone, or an energy, not necessarily a someone, but a similar energy. Hey, Lala, how are you? Hey, Rita. I think if you've been going back and forth with someone, you might end up getting some kind of, like, someone's response would be, you lucky bitch. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the response. The response I'm hearing. You might be someone who, like, looking at these dice, you've got your own angelic beat. I think that, especially if you're like a magical person and are in touch with like nature and things like that, in touch with your energy, like it might be time that something's like really working out and you've got a choice to make, right? Two of Swords, that Two of Spades. Like Saturn's at it's the bottom line. Right? What's the bottom line? Saturn is at the very end, right? The very end. Sheesh. What's the vibe, Spirit? What's the vibe? What do we need to know? What do we need to know in this divine time? What do we need to know? What is this about? What is this about? I'm getting envy too. Waves. It's in reverse. It's waves, worry, and fear. Emotions. But reversed. We've also got shattered and salty. What? Established. And epiphany. Okay. let's just pull a couple more because I know where I feel like I want this to go. I want Spirit to clarify it further, please. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Clarify shattered. Clarify shattered. And clarify salty, please. Clarify salty, please. What do we need to know about that? The baggage and the open door. Okay. You would have to be a magical person to resonate with this reading. Okay. You would have to be a magical person to resonate to this reading. You got to know damn right well you're an old soul. You probably do make like your own personal things like essential oils, or make your own candles, or maybe you make stuff for your bath, or whatever the fuck you do. You make your own shit. You might just hold intention while you cook. Like, this parsley is manifesting money for me as you sprinkle it on your food. Okay, you are a magical person. You are a magical person. Now, you have dealt with magical people in the past, and not all of them are light. Okay? Not all of them are light. And with the quote unquote magic that they do, they have a lot, right? They might be secure, they might be wealthy, or at least wealthier than you, right? And they've tried to block you out, fucking psycho, right? You've had to recharge from whoever this person is. It's this underlying energy, right? We have this well-off, secure person who's definitely detached from empathy. Someone who is abusive or conniving or unpredictable. Someone extremely self-motivated. They don't they're cold, right? They're cold-hearted. They don't care. I think you, if not most recently, then really soon, having an epiphany about the self, realizing you just got the answer to a question. You just got the answer to a question and tapped into some kind of talent that you have. Magical talent, spiritual talent, right? Whatever it is. A knack for something, reading people, seeing certain things. Like, you are tapping into something that by like spiritual decree has always been yours, you know. I think that someone, whoever this darker energy is, I don't know where they're at in this cycle. They could be at any one of these 3 stages, including the very fucking beginning, right? Which is where we start with the broken mind, where they had an angel right in front of them and registered them as a demon. I think that you are finally letting go of the fear attached to people not seeing you for who you are. You know, like, you could be truly an angel right in front of people and people would mistake you all the time and treat you like you're a piece of shit or that you don't matter. like whatever, all the time. No matter what it is, whether family every once in a blue moon surprises you and treats you that way, you're like, excuse me, or, you know, whether it's a job and multiple jobs that you've had where you just aren't valued and you bring a lot, you know what I mean, to the table, more than just the job description, and you get fucking vilified for it, right? It's all your fault. And you're this horrible person. And that's not necessarily true, right? They're projecting their own demons or their own shadows at you. You've got an opportunity to leave all of the baggage behind, because if you look at the baggage card and the open door card, there's no way that bag is fitting through the door. There's no way that bag is fitting through the door. Whoever it was, once you have this kind of revelation of self, your own shatteredness does start going through the alchemy process, where you start putting your own pieces back together. And so do other people. Some people are going to be salty as hell, right? Bitter, angry, petty, pissed, whatever. Because I think they were so close. If they're like dark energy and they're using dark magic, right? Consciously or unconsciously, if they're on that vibration, they feed off of light, right? The dark feeds off the light, as long as the light feeds it, right? As long as the light will feed it. I think that they were so close to achieving certain things based off of your energy, right? Whether it's thoughts and they're living inside your head rent free, or you still care about them. Like, they were so close to getting what they want. Like, they had you under some kind of fucking spell, right? And you lit the match. You lit the match. They were so close. And now they will never grab it. You know what I mean? Like, they will never get that back. The fact that you've alchemized out of it. You don't care how people perceive you anymore. Like, you are very comfortable inside your own vibration. It doesn't matter if other people understand it. It's almost like, you know, it's there to loss. And anybody who were to try and wish you ill or get angry about your successes that are all well earned and deserved, they're setting themselves up to be bitter, right? To be bitter, to be angry with life. If they can't celebrate your successes with or without you and be happy for you, and you start living rent-free in their head, like, the karma's a bitch, you know what I mean? Like, that comes back tenfold. That comes back. And they'll learn, like, every time they wish it and they get dark on themselves, like, they'll learn. Just depends how many times they want to fucking learn. Spirit starts up in the ante after a while. It's no longer 25 and 50 cent blinds. You know, like, we're playing with higher stakes now. You know, for all you poker fans out there, know what blinds are. Oh my gosh. Yeah, spirit ups the ante. One more shuffle. Yeah, straight up. Eventually. Oh, what do we need to know about this situation, please, Spirit? What do we need to know about this? I don't give a fuck. We've got the Three of Swords, the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords. You could definitely be dealing with an air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Definitely could be air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Give me one more. Ooh. Clarities, please. The air sign can't get off it. If you're dealing with an air sign, they cannot get off it. Not even close, like at all. This card's going to be important. Clarify that Lover's card for me, please. Clarify the Lover's card for me, please. Someone is trying to manifest you back. God damn. Four of Wands is on the bottom. Death is on top. This is an interesting death card as well. It's a feminine death, and she's very, very, very pregnant. Oh man. Okay. Okay. So the Queen and the King of Swords have been coming out together the last few days. The Queen of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. The King of Swords here. The Emperor is also here. And I cannot help but be drawn to some serious, almost Lilith energy. But not. Like, Lilith is a whole vibe. Okay. But this energy is like someone who could work right side by side with them. Okay. So the King and Queen of Swords, their hearts are in cages. They both have their heart in cages. And I feel like that's a problem. There is definitely some kind of third energy. I don't want to say party because it could be a third anything that takes up space inside a dynamic, including work or addiction. right? Both of those things could interfere with a relationship and not necessarily be a person. It's a third energy. I feel like someone had their ego or their pride seriously fucking hurt. The Emperor underneath the Three of Swords. And to be fair, it probably had a lot to do with their own fucking choices, because the Emperor can't put the responsibility off on someone else and say it was their fault. You're the fucking Emperor. It all falls on you, right? Hey, Risa, how you doing? The Emperor can't say, no, it was your fault. Like, at the end of the day, it's always the Emperor's fault. I think the King of Swords may sincerely want to apologize, because the truth is they lost the wish, right? The truth with the Ace of Swords clarified by the Nine of Cups reversed. The truth is they're not happy. Whoever the Emperor is, like, there's a lot of pain here. A lot. Whether you are the Emperor and someone caused it, or you're dealing with an Emperor who just got really hurt by someone outside of you, but they got knocked down a peg. They got knocked down a peg hard, maybe two, because they're not the Emperor anymore. They're the King of Swords. They dealt with someone, you or someone else, that knocked them down a peg. You have someone trying to manifest you, right? We got double Gemini. It could also be Virgo, but we've got the Lovers clarified by the Magician. 777 is on the Magician card, including Abracadabra with an H, which was a modification made from the original Abracadabra. If you want to look up the research on that, because that's true. It was Abracadabra and then was adjusted to be Abracadabra by, I want to say, Aleister Crowley. Abracadabra. It was changed. If you know who Aleister is, my gosh. That's not the manifestation you necessarily want. And you could see here the Emperor is in both of these cards, the Lovers card and obviously the Emperor card itself. And the Empress in this deck is in the Lovers card as well. And she's pushing the Emperor away. She's pushing the Emperor away. And she's got her other hand on the Hierophant's shoulder. How well the camera's gonna pick up. Maybe. No. That's interesting. The Cupid above, I've never really noticed it before. There's like a ribbon and it says 𝐤𝐞𝐫. And there's dissolution. Like, what do you choose? Someone is trying to manifest you. They can't let go because you light something up in them, a desire, but not necessarily the highest of desires. Could be like lower vibratory desires. I'm not gonna lie, there is some I don't know if I want to actually say it on a live, and I'm a fucking Sag. If you are a female, there's a couple different ways that it can be taken, but someone either wishes they got you pregnant, or they fantasize about it now. Like what it would be like. Give me some more clarities on this, please. I'm getting the Wizard's Tarot. Barbara Moore's Wizard's Tarot. Spirit. Take this a layer deeper, please. I want us to better understand this. Clarify all this, please. That's an interesting card. Someone may be like if you tune in and watch tarot regularly or regular enough, right? My channel or otherwise, you may have been consistently feeling like you've been getting messages from someone very specific through your different readers for a while now. But there's no confirmation in like the actual physical world of things. Like there has been no actual communication. And that's not good enough. Page of Cups is out twice now. It's like trying to get a hold of a fish and it's just slipping through your fingers. And for confirmation, thank you, Spirit. For confirmation, whoever this person is, they're not your counterpart. Whoever is stuck on you and can't let you go, they're not your counterpart. False flame, 4 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. High Priestess is on the bottom. 5 of Pentacles on top. What the fuck is all this? Jesus. Yeah. Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Emperor. The Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. This person, whoever this person is, they are not your highest aligned counterpart. They are a fake, a fraud, a phony. They are not your person. It is strictly a desirous game. It's like they gave themselves a goal and they just want to hit it. And they know that if you believe that you're counterparts with them and you believe that they've changed or grown and they say the right things and they come rushing in, like they really do, they think about this. Like if they could just, it's very sexual. The Ace of Wands is here. If they could just, in some cases, literally get you preggers, they win. It would be like checkmate. And they're not a positive soul connection. Like they might have been wonderful to help you learn for a year or 2 or 5 or 10. But if you never had kids with them, don't. And if you do have kids with them, keep some healthy fucking boundaries, because they're going to try and exploit the fact that y'all share kids to try and make things right. Like for them to benefit from you. Jupiter may be playing a serious role. I got Aries energy out here through the roof, right? The Emperor twice, the Fool is out here. Hell, the only other real major arcana I have is Scorpio. I have Leo. And I have Gemini, Virgo. Yeah, someone, you gotta watch. Like I said, whoever this is, they're established, but they're fucking psychotic. Like they're not all right up there. They're not in touch with their humanity. You need intimacy. You don't want to deal with karmics. You don't want to suffer in silence, right? Archangel Michael is protecting you and bringing in whatever soulmate, because this other person, I'm telling you, they're stressed out. They are stressed out. They might feel isolated. Listen, you have so much potential for laughter and joy and healing. If you smell the roses and slow down and set up these healthy boundaries, because otherwise you will stagnate in a dead end with something driven by lust or greed or some kind of inconsiderate by any means necessary kind of energy. You cannot trust whoever this is. And you know it because they've already given you reason not to trust them, period. They've already done it. They've got a proven track record of being a bullshit artist. Knight of Cups reversed with the Emperor. They are not sincere. They are not sincere. They are not taking you into consideration at all. It is 100% about them. Not 99. It is 100% about them. And you know it. High Priestess on the bottom. You know it's a losing game. Yeah, you need to seriously get away from this person. They've got like stalker energy, if not outright spiritual. Yeah, they build you up. They build you up to the 10 of Cups. Do the whole, like, let's run away together. Let's start life together. Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. Let's start over, right? This kind of love bomb. And then it's just like, bang, 10 of Swords. Bang, 9 of Swords. Like, beheaded. Like, Five of Swords. Like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like, this person is fucking, they're a spiritual con artist. What? You know who the fuck this is. You know who the fuck this is. You are a magical person. You've been going back and forth, right? Ping-ponging back and forth with somebody. Like, it's time. It's time to close this shit out. Walk through that big portal, right? That big lucky as fuck portal energy. Flip into a whole nother energetic dimension. Like, this person can't even connect to you because you ain't on anywhere close to that realm. So far removed. So far removed. I'm going to pull a guidance card. We'll do Power Thoughts by Louise Hay. Something to help the vibration. Right? Manifest that you want to be in. Spirit, what's the guidance, please? Mods in the house. Fuck yeah. I love my mods. I love my mods. Technically, all my subscribers are in the chat. So how you doing, subbies? I love you. Oh, let's see. I love my body. I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. Mantra, right? Mantra. My home is a peaceful haven. I bless my home with love. I put love in every corner, and my home lovingly responds with warmth and comfort. I am at peace. You know, and that, aside from it literally being your home, your body is a temple. Like, it is also your spiritual home while you're here, right? Your body is what anchors your spirit to this experience. So it's your home. Make your home a peaceful haven. It says, I turn every experience into an opportunity. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I am safe. True facts. If there is a problem, there is a solution. It might not always be the solution that we anticipate, want, or even can see how it's in the highest good, but there is a solution to every problem. And sometimes you just have to be solution oriented. Just have to be solution oriented and remember that even when shit's fucking hard. Yeah. Right? I think about that too. Like, I know that I have some exes that I am so glad that I never had kids with them. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so glad. Like, in hindsight, I'm so fucking glad. I could not imagine either. I could not imagine. Fucking wild. But yeah. Focus on you. Ultimately, all three guidance cards, the common thread is you. Loving yourself, loving your environment, loving the opportunities that you create for yourself to learn and grow. It's all about you. Yeah? It's all about you. Oh, good for you, Lala. Hey. Hell yeah. I met someone too. I cut all my options down to one. We'll see where it goes. We will see where it goes. But yeah, I think this is about knowing that your peace is as strong and as consistent as you choose it to be. for real. You got a whole new future, totally different than the past you've had thus far. So I hope y'all enjoyed the message in divine time for whoever needed it. And I don't know, I may see you guys later. It's early. We got started early in the day, so we'll see how much I get done of what I need to get done, and I may see you again. All right. Bye, everybody.